Alright, we're going to be taking a look at Paris Corner Fire Your Desire. This fragrance was released in 2020 and it is one of the many fragrances recently released that are clones of by Kilian's Angel Share. So taking a quick look at the presentation, this comes in a tin and inside is a heavy glass bottle with a bronze or gold plaque glued to the bottle that says Fire Your Desire. This is an EDP concentration and this is 100 ml. So while it doesn't really say it's from Paris Corner on the bottle and instead it has Emir, Emir is basically just one of the collections that Paris Corner offers. If you take a look on top of the sprayer, it has Paris Corner written in white. The sprayer does a decent job. It's not too bad, but definitely not great. So taking a look at the note breakdown, the top notes are cognac, middle notes are cinnamon, tonka bean, and oak. Base notes are praline, vanilla, and sandalwood. So when I first spray this fragrance, I get the scent of a apple dessert. I'm talking about something like an apple crisp or an apple strudel. Get sense of apple and cinnamon and spices. It's very warm and inviting. Now there is a touch of alcohol when I first spray it on my skin. That's not too pleasant, but it dissipates in about 15 or 20 seconds, and then the true scent starts to come out better. After that initial blast of that apple cinnamon dessert, it starts to open up just a little bit more, and I start to get notes of woods, mostly like an oak type scent. It's not natural smelling, it's more synthetic, but it has a masculine edge to it. So over time the scent is fairly linear. It kind of maintains that apple dessert vibe for the most part. However, as the scent ages, the oak starts to come out a little bit more and more, and it makes it lean a little bit more masculine. So if I were to compare this quickly to Angel Share, it's not quite as boozy. It doesn't have as nice of a cognac note, and sometimes I do get a little bit of a chocolate note in Angel Share that I do not get with Fire Your Desire. So how about the longevity and projection? So when I first got this fragrance, it did not last more than a few minutes. It had terrible projection, the longevity was terrible, and I've read a lot of comments in the fragrance community where people share that same thought. However, I did let it sit for 2 months, maybe more, and I didn't touch it. I can say now when I spray it, that terrible performance is gone. So currently, Fire Your Desire gives me about 4, maybe 6 hours at best of longevity, and projection is fairly light. It's about an arm's reach away for about 45 minutes, maybe an hour on my skin. So if I compare this to Angel Share or any of the other dupes like Kamra or Kismet, this is probably the least performing one based on the original and a few of the other clones on the market. It's just not as strong and it doesn't project near as much. So who would I recommend this for? If you're a fan of Angel Share and you're looking for a low budget alternative, this is a solid choice. It's generally under $30 at places like fragrancebuy.ca. However, several of the other clones are just a little bit more expensive and they have a little bit better projection and strength. But to my nose, what separates this from the original and some of the other clones is it has a more stronger synthetic oak vibe to it and a little bit more of a woodsy base to it that makes it lean a little bit more masculine. If you really like those Angel Share style fragrances, this is also not a bad pickup even if you have some of the other ones. All of them seem to be a little bit different and have a little bit of style and nuance about them. Kamra is a little bit different than this one, as well as Kismet, as well as Angel Share. So if you already have some of the other clones, this is not a bad pickup. It's going to be a little bit different than probably what you already have, and not in a bad way. Overall, I do like this fragrance, but most of the time I'll reach for Kismet Angel or Kamra over this one or the original. However, I do wear this from time to time, and I am glad I picked it up. After all, it was only maybe like $26 or $27. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick presentation of Paris Corner Fire Your Desire. If you like similar content, or if you want me to keep producing these types of videos, please like and subscribe to the channel to help it grow.